You have probably been told that you need to open up more. Put yourself out there, be more social, let people in. And every time you tried, it cost you something that you could not afford to keep losing. So you stopped trying, but that was never the problem. The problem was you were trying to do in crowds what only works one person at a time. The remnant, wanderers, they do not connect the way the world expects them to. The world expects you to walk into a room and distribute yourself across 20 people and call that a community. But your nervous system was not built for that. Your nervous system was built for depth, for the long conversation that goes somewhere real, for the slow build of trust that only happens when time and honesty are allowed to do their work together. You are not bad at connection, you are bad at performance. And the world has been selling you performance as connection for so long that most people cannot tell the difference anymore. Stephen Porges spent decades studying how the nervous system finds its way back to safety. His answer was not crowds, it was co-regulation. One nervous system attuned to another. One person whose presence tells your body you are safe here. You do not have to manage yourself in this room. You can just be. That is not a small thing. For a wanderer who has spent years inside the garment, inside the box, inside the frequency that nobody around them could match, one safe person is everything. Brothers and sisters, think about who that has been in your life. Maybe a friend who let you ask the real questions. Maybe a mentor who saw something in you before you could see it in yourself. Maybe a stranger on the internet who said something real at 2 a.m. and made you feel less alone. Drop a rock in the comments if you have one safe person in your story. Ecclesiastes 4:9. Two are better than one because they have a good reward for their toil. For if they fall, one will lift up his fellow. Not 20, not a congregation, not a network. One person who sees you and stays. That is the template. And here's what I want you to understand about that person in your story. They were not just a good friend, they were a co-regulator. A nervous system that said to yours, it is safe to come out now. And every time you were in their presence and you felt yourself exhale, felt yourself say the real thing, felt yourself laugh from somewhere genuine, your nervous system was rewriting the story it had been telling to itself about whether it is safe to be known. You do not need to be social to be connected. You need one witness, one person who sees the real you and does not flinch. And if you do not have that yet, keep walking the trail, because the wanderers, the remnant, they find each other. That is what the Cairns are for. If you're still looking for your one safe person, this community is a great starting place. Drop a comment and introduce yourself. The wanderers on this trail are finding each other. Follow for Cairn number 9. The letter arrives next, and that changes everything.